Planet Earth is protected by a layer of ozone molecules. This ozone layer protects us from the harmful UV rays. It absorbs 97 to 99% of the sun's ultraviolet radiation before it reaches the planet's surface. Overexposure of UV rays will harm all life forms on Earth, including us. Ozone-depleting substances are used all around us. Household goods and appliances like refrigerators and air conditioners, to fire extinguishing system and aerosol, and our grooming and medical products. We use all of them to improve and enhance our living conditions. But at what cost? In the 70s, a group of scientists discovered that the ozone layer depletion was mainly caused by chlorofluorocarbon and other ozone-depleting substances due to human activities and geophysical consequences. With a mission to protect the human health and the environment from the effects of ozone depletion, the world came together for Vienna Convention in 1985 and later adopt the Montreal Protocol on substances that depleted the ozone layer in 1987. Malaysia ratified the international treaty in 1989 and together with other 197 countries commit to phase out all substances that contribute to ozone depletion by 2040. Besides that, Malaysia also receives grants from Multilateral Fund for the implementation of Montreal Protocol. Through the United Nations agencies such as UNDP, UNIDO and UN Environment, as well as the World Bank, the Departments of Environment Malaysia executed the phase-out projects to eliminate the use of ozone-depleting substance in manufacturing sector of refrigeration and air conditioning, foam, fire, solvents, and aerosol. In order to meet the obligation to reduce consumption and to phase out ozone-depleting substances, Malaysia has developed policies and strategies to reduce consumption of ozone-depleting substances. With coordination with Custom Department, an online licensing and quota system were in place to control import and export of ODS. To enhance capacity building and competency of service technicians in the refrigeration and air conditioning sector, the Department of Environment has developed a Certification of Service Technicians program at the authorized training centers. The program, known as ECSTP, is managed online that includes the database of certified technicians. Saving the ozone layer requires the cooperation and collaboration of all parties involved. Everybody has a role to play in saving the planet. This requires a thorough understanding of all the substances and the processes involved that will harm the ozone layer. Industry players will have to invest time in reviewing their operations and policies. They will need to spend money in researching and re-engineering the way they do business. The institutions, on the other hand, must be with them every step of the way and look out for new threats and developments that will jeopardize this collective international effort. They need to offer as much support as they can to ensure compliance and success. Recovery and recycling of ODS refrigerants will reduce the demand for production of new refrigerants. Coupled with regular maintenance of equipment and good practice during service will reduce leakage of refrigerants into the atmosphere. Malaysia has established 6 recovery and reclamation centres for refrigerants under the HCFC Phase-Out Management Plan. Although imports of halon for fire extinguishing system has been banned since 2010, it is still allowed to be used for critical uses such as aviation and military. Discarded halon in Malaysia has been collected by Fire and Rescue Department and stored at Halon Bank. The key to saving the ozone is a change in attitude and increase in awareness. At the same time, it requires a clear understanding of every individual's roles in saving the ozone layer. And that awareness and change of attitude will only be created through dissemination of information and education. The Montreal Protocol has had huge strides in repairing the ozone since its inception. The ozone hole in Antarctica is slowly recovering and is expected to return to its original levels between the years 2050 and 2070. It is one of the single most successful international agreements in United Nations history. And Malaysia has contributed to the success of it. The ozone layer protects everybody in the planet, without preferences or prejudice. So in return, everybody has to come together without agenda and bias to save our skies and our planet. It is our duty and obligation to preserve and protect our home before it's too late.